Hello, I'm Bukur Christian Silvio and welcome to BCC TV. Today we are reacting and analyzing Croatia's entry to the Eurovision Song Contest 2022, Guilty Pleasure. Now, as I said, I noted all the songs by jury and by televote, which means I was objective for the points from 12 to 1 excluding 9 and 11, and subjective as a televoter for the other half of the points. Anyway, I predicted that Mia Dimsic will go to the final as the last one to qualify from the first semifinal on 10th May of the Eurovision Song Contest, and I gave her 5 points. I predicted she would get 5 points, or I would her give her 5 points from the objective part, so from the jury part. Guilty Pleasure is, of course, a ballad, which we know is preferred by juries, or juries will give points to it because it's a ballad. Of course, the chorus is a bit catchy, and I will think the juries will appreciate this. The televote won't go uh, to vote for this, but the juries will indeed do vote for Mia Dimsik, and I think she will qualify as the last act from the first semi-final to the grand final. But who is Mia Dimsik? Mia Dimsik is a globetrotting singer from Croatia with a string of hits to her name. Born in Osijek, Dimsik's music career began when a rock band Zentlemi invited her to accompany them in the US and Canada. After the tour had finished, it wasn't long before the singer started composing her own solo material, citing icons such as Norah Jones, Casey Musgraves, and Taylor Swift as major influences. Mia's creativity has since led to two chart-topping albums plus a Christmas album peaking at number 2 and 6 number 1 singles on the Croatian charts. And despite being relatively young, the singer's achievements have been so notable that she's already released her own memoir, Cesta do Sna, The Road to a Dream. Of course, Mia Dimsic is the winner of this year's Croatian national selection, Dora, which she of course won. And about the performance, the live performance, of course she can sing. We saw Mia Dimsing sitting on a pillar, accompanied by her own guitar and a dancer who was dancing around. The staging was kept really simple, and maybe they need, in order to qualify, to bring up something more to their staging in Turin. But the song, as I said, is a bit forgettable until the chorus kicks in. And now we are diving into the lyrics. Dreamt of you last night, woke up, you weren't there. 5 nights in a row of dreams I'd never share. So as you can see, it's like a breakup song. You come without a warning, early in the morning, timing's never been our thing, leaving me with guilt, the only souvenir you bring. So of course, she's not happy that her lover is was not at home for 5 nights in a row. Then he's coming early in the morning, and she's very sad about it. I'm with him, and you're a secret treasure. His devotion, you're a guilty pleasure. I'm with him, and this is real life, honey. Guess the joke's no longer fun. I'm with him until the death do us part, but it doesn't do for this hungry heart. I'm with him, but in my frantic head, you always come and say, would you run away? Would you run away with me? Would you run away? Would you run away? One love is enough, that's all you ever get. Least that's what they tell you. Still I can't forget. Eyes like burning ashes, still the sunlight flashes. Can't recall what I've been taught, captivated by the thunderstorm, in which I'm caught. I'm with him, and you're a secret treasure. His devotion, you're a guilty pleasure. I'm with him, and this is real life. Honey, guess the joke's not longer fun. I'm with him until the death do us part, but it doesn't do for this hungry heart. I'm with him, but in my frantic head, you always come and say, would you run away? Would you run away with me? Would you run away? Would you run away? In this real life, there's no way. In this real life, I have to stay. In this real life, there's no way. In this real life. I'm with him and you're a secret treasure. His devotion, you're a guilty pleasure. I'm with him and this is real life, honey. Guess the joke's no longer funny. So the part with would you run away, would you run away with me is like the chorus. Pre-chorus is the part where we have I'm with him and you're a secret treasure. His devotion, you're a guilty pleasure. And that's a bit catchy. So like I said, the catchy. So, like I said, the performance in Dora was stripped back. She was only sitting on a pillar. The dancer was doing his thing around her. She was singing on the guitar, and at one point, she is standing up. But now it's time for us to hear the song.
Dreamt of you last night, woke up, you weren't there. 5 nights in a row of dreams I've never shared. You come without a warning, early in the morning. Timing's never been our thing. Leaving me with guilt, the only souvenir to bring. I'm with him and you're a secret treasure. His devotion, you're a guilty pleasure. I'm with him and this is real life, honey. Guess the joke's no longer funny. I'm with him until the death do us part, but it doesn't do for this hungry heart. I'm with him, but in the frantic care, you always come and say, would you run away? Would you run away with me? Would you run away? Would you run away? One love is enough, that's all you ever get. At least that's what they tell you, still I can't forget. I look burning ashes till the sun that flashes. Can't recall what I've been taught. Captivated by the thunderstorm in which I'm caught. I'm with him and you're a secret treasure. His devotion, you're a guilty pleasure. I'm with him and this is real life, honey. Guess the joke's no longer funny. I'm with him until the death do us part, but it doesn't do for this hungry heart. I'm with him, but in the frantic care, you always come and say, would you run away? Would you run away with me? Would you run away? Would you run away? In this real life, there's no way. In this real life, I have to say. In this real life, there's no way. In this real life, I'm with him and you're a secret treasure. His devotion, you're a guilty pleasure. I'm with him and this is real life, honey. Guess the joke's no longer funny. I'm with him until the death do us part, but it doesn't do for this hungry heart. I'm with him, but in my frantic head, you always come and say, would you run away? I'm with him, but in my frantic head, you always come and say, would you run away? Would you run away with me? Would you run away? Would you run away? In this real life, there's no way. In this real life, I have to stay. In this real life, there's no way. In this real life.
So, like I said, Mia Dimslik is sitting on a pillar with stairs. The dancer is dancing around her. She's singing at the guitar, and the dancer is interacting with her, which it's representing the lover that she describes in this breakup song. The staging was really minimalistic with some lights here and there, but really dark. Both the dancers and Mia Dimsic were um, wearing dark clothes, black clothes actually. So it was a really stripped back performance. But I really think because the first semifinal is really a weak semifinal, she can sail through and bring once again Croatia in the final as at least the last act to qualify from the first semifinal. Now you can follow Mia Dimsic on TikTok, of course, at around Mia uh, down slash Dimsic, and maybe you can find her also on Instagram. She is performing in the second half of the first semifinal, which is a big plus. The lyrics were written by herself, by Damir Bacik and by Vyacheslav Dimitar, and the music was composed also by her, by Damir Bacik and by Vyacheslav Dimitar. So, as always, this was my reaction to Mia Dimsik's Guilty Pressure and my prediction of how she will do in the contest. Subscribe if you like the reaction. Uh, give up a thumbs up, give up a like, share, and also stream and here to Guilty Pleasure and stream Guilty Pleasure on all streaming platforms on Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and wherever you are listening to your favorite Eurovision songs. This was for today, so thank you and see you later. Bye bye.